Hi everybody, I'm Brian Elliott. Welcome to another edition of Behind the Brand. Today I am taking over the Entrepreneur Magazine Facebook page live, and I'm here with master writer, best-selling author, and amazing guy, Seth Godin.
Wow, thanks.
Welcome. Well, I should say thank you for having me to your office.
It's a pleasure. It's about time.
The crow's nest,
I just call it my office.
Let's talk about vulnerability.
Okay.
It's something that gets a lot of people stuck. Why does it get us stuck, and how do we break through? I mean, there's a fork in the road, right, between breakdown and breakthrough.
So you ready for this?
Yeah.
Reassurance is futile. It's not like bathing, right? Bathing, if you do it every day, reliably, pretty much works what it's supposed to do.
Right.
There's no amount of reassurance that's going to be sufficient. You cannot be sufficiently encouraged to consistently do better work. It just doesn't work.
Now, I feel pretty good when someone puts some money in my bank account. To me, that is one indicator of assurance.
You reassured yourself.
Yes.
External reassurance is when someone says, you know, Brian, everything's going to be fine. And you know why that's a bad idea? Number one, everything's not going to be fine. You're going to be rejected. Yeah. You're going to do projects that don't work. You're going to almost run out of money. You're going to have this fail and this fail and this fail. So as soon as those things start happening, the person who reassured you is pretty much a liar, because what they said was everything's going to be fine. No, it's not.
Yeah, you're right.
And that in order to become the self-sufficient, self-propelled entrepreneurs we're capable of being, self-reassurance is the only reassurance we can look for. What we learn from Brené is that shame is an external force that we choose to internalize. Right? Eleanor Roosevelt, no one can make you feel badly without your permission. Right?
Yeah, I mean, the best advice you ever gave me, well, one of the pieces of advice was when you said, shame only works if you receive it.
That's right.
Yeah.
So we live in a culture where we shame women, where we shame people who don't look like us, where we shame newcomers, where we shame old people, where we shame and shame and shame and shame, because it's a deal killer. It is the single easiest way to shut somebody up. It is the single easiest way to win a political debate. It is the single easiest way to, in the short run, get your way. So we're busy dishing shame to people all the time. And if you're open to it because you don't believe, because you haven't sufficiently reassured yourself, because if you believe them that you are actually shameful, then it can go right to you.
Right.
And the same thing's true throughout the animal kingdom. That, you know, if you go to a dog pound, a shelter, and you try to look a dog in the eye, the dog will always look away, because that dog has established that you're the alpha and can't play with you, right? Well, the same thing's true for humans. So what we have to do is realize we live in an economy based on connection, that being trusted, being known, having people look forward to engaging with us, that's the key. They don't want to engage with somebody who's not present. They don't want to engage with somebody who's selfish. So the vulnerability opens the door for connection, but it also opens the door for shame. And so what we have to do as professionals is build walls, because you need walls to lean against. You need a box to push against, right? That thinking outside the box is hard because it's dark and there's no leverage, but we need structure. And so what we say, in my case, it was, I haven't read an Amazon review in 5 years, because it wasn't making my work better, it was making my work worse. I was inviting anonymous people, many of whom had never read my work, most of whom it wasn't for, to tell me I was a bad person. Why was that going to make my work better? It wasn't. So I stopped. And that decision to stop, to not read the comments, to not count how many people liked and tweeted and stuff. So, you know, I understand you have a business reason to say to everybody whatever you're supposed to do on Facebook.
Yeah.
But if no one does, I'm fine with that, because I'm not here for the other people. I'm here for you. And press a button if you want to, but I don't need you to do that.
So your message is still shun the non-believers.
Totally. Because the non-believers aren't going to be converted by you anyway.
Yeah.
They're going to be converted by their friends. And the way that happens is your tribe gets so engaged in what you do, they tell their friends. And that's what changes culture. It's really important to understand culture beats everything. Culture beats strategy. Culture beats pricing. Culture beats hiring strategies. Culture beats technology. Culture always wins. So our job is to change the culture. And we do that 10 people at a time, who then tell 10 people.
We probably need to give props to Drucker on that one, because he did say culture eats strategy for breakfast.
There you go.
It just came full circle. Wow.